You can actually go to camp without money. Like, welcome guys, welcome back. It's your girl Treasure, and good to have you back. If you just passing by, this is the first time here, please subscribe to my channel and always like my video because we always have a good time on this channel. So guys, the last time I came, I said I'll be dropping some few tips, some things you need to know about um your preparations when you're going for NYC orientation camp. So today I'm less busy and I want to drop this few tips of mine and guidelines that you should take alongside on your way to camp as well, because you could be posted to a different state from mine. I really don't know. Definitely you might not be posted to where I was posted to. So regardless of where you are being posted to, uh first on the list, be ready. You just have to be ready first. Though for me, I wasn't really ready going to camp because I kind of left school 3 to 4 years ago, and I just have this phobia. I wasn't ready. I see no reason to go to camp. I was just this stubborn Nigerian, and So actually, me going to camp a few months ago was not planned. I just woke up in the morning and I discovered it was the last day for registration. I quickly rushed out, then go to my registration, and I had to just prepare because I wasn't prepared money wise. And everything you think I was not, but I just knew that I need to get this done with and let it be done with. So you get so I'll be going. I'll try to be brief as possible as I can, so I don't make my video to be lengthy and so it doesn't get you bored. So first on the list, you need to get ready. I said that before, okay? And when you're on your way to camp, regardless of the state, it's advisable you wake up early. You already know that when you have a journey ahead of you, you just have to wake up on time so you get there. I would really advise you to really go on time. Like, I don't mean you should go the day you were asked to come. That's not what I meant. I mean, if you, for example, I left Benin to Enugu State. I left very early though. I left early as 7. I was already at the park, so waiting for the bus. Depending on the time the bus is going to leave, it's meant to leave, and on my way going, our bus got and the tire got bad, and the driver had to stop and we had to park by the roadside to spend almost a couple of minutes, like 30 to 40 minutes fixing that. And imagine 40 minutes taken out of your journey. So imagine 40 minutes taken out of your journey. You know what in the details, like, what it means, guys. So you just, to avoid though our safety is in the hands of God Almighty. Yeah. So you just have to be early. Wake up early, try to prep everything you're doing and be at your various park. We're taking a flight. You just have to be there on time so that when you get there and maybe they'll lead you the schedule, you just have to you won't be so disorganized. So first thing first, when you get to your state, definitely you're not just going to get to your state and the bus takes you to camp. Yes, definitely you have to stop somewhere, then take another maybe a Uber, a bus. I really don't know. For my, I actually took a bus. So it's advisable before you make payments on your trial your next bus stop, wherever it may be, please ask questions. Yeah, it's very, 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 very important to ask questions. And please, for the record, from my experience, when you get to some states are really not friendly like here, so you have to limit your expectations so you don't get angry. Like me, I was really angry all through my first day. I was really angry because my expectations were really, really down, and it really gets to me. At some point I was emotional. I quarreled with the bus driver. We almost got into a fight. Don't mind me, I was just being angry because I don't like when people take advantage of me. So for your sake and from my experience, when you get to your bus station, ask around, ask strangers, get to meet them, interact with them, ask tell them your destination, ask for ideas, how things go about in a particular park. Just ask few questions and you'll be guided on the next step to take. And for that, so now let's say you get to your camp orientation campground already. First, I think you'll be asked to bring out your bag. So things you shouldn't take, for instance, if you are being taken to the east, like I was posted to the east, so if you are being posted to the east, I would advise you no need to start looking for your white on white, you know what I mean, like your white shirt, your shorts. No need to start going to buy it from wherever you are. Just save your money because it's cheaper at Mami Market. It's cheaper over there. And maybe some of you like provisions, I really don't know, but for me, I took my provisions and I brought most of them back. So I think there are things that are actually cheap to a point, is affordable. You can actually afford it. Yeah, so things that you shouldn't take along, you shouldn't take mufti. I really don't advise mufti if you have most of your white shirts, white socks, white sneakers. I advise you to take the rubber one though, because okay, I think people that will be going next batch, the rainy season has subsided, so it might really not here, but who's gonna watch those things? Well, if you're cool with it, you can go with your sneakers that are expensive, but I prefer you go with the rubber and normal ideal canvas or whatever it's called. You take that, you can actually get that at Mami Market. It's cheap over there. That's if you're going towards the east, and I believe maybe other parts it could be cheaper as well. So no need for wasting your money to go and buy, because they know that you are a copper, you want to buy those things, you need it compulsory, so they might want to take advantage of you. So my darling, save that money. When you get to camp, you go and buy at Mami Market. For the sake of those carrying pockets and pool, whatever you call, don't waste your time, because you're going to imagine you get to the park, they'll ask you to pay for your load and you're carrying extra buckets and all that. It's a complete waste of money. So why not just owe your money when you get there, you buy at me. So it's a waste of money to me. So you don't bother. Even when I got to camp, before I got in, I was told I should get my buckets, I should do this, I should do that. Unknown to me that I could still get those things at Mami Market, and it was even cheaper than the one we bought outside. So just hold your money. I would advise you just hold your money, get your bag. I advise you get your luggage. Just carry your luggage, and maybe if you know on your own you have white sweaters, it's okay. White, when I mean white, like a pure white, because when your white is mixed with colors, I think you're only allowed to wear that on Sunday, and that is a minimum from morning till 12 o'clock. You go turn into your white on white. I don't know how strict other camps were, but my camp was very strict. So all through my stay, I never bothered to wear mufti on Sundays, because I know that it's a waste of time. So I just put on my white on white. So when they start ringing the bell, go out and change, I don't go, because I really don't like to stay indoors, because I was staying in the up bunk. So except my sleep is necessary, I really don't have to start going back to the hostel to sleep. I just hang around Mami Market and all that. So the first thing you ask, so check your stuffs, and please, my darling, for emphasis sake, when you're going to camp, ensure that your medical printouts, any documents that you'll be printing out, it's advisable to print out from your various locations before you get to camp, and make sure you don't forget any of your documents, because those people are very, very strict with their documents, registration and all. So please ensure that you print all those things out. I think they are way cheaper at your various places, because when you get to camp, those people know that you need those things and they'll take advantage of you. So if I would advise you, I strongly advise you, pick all your documents before you carry your phone. Make sure that all your documents have as many photocopies you can get, and get a file, a file that is water resistant, to avoid spillage and all those things. Get it all your life. Make sure you get to camp safely. So they're going to go through your documents and going to give you hostels and all that. So, but the truth is, when you get to camp on time, when you get to camp early, if for example, when I said you have to print out your documents, I'm really serious about that. And like I was saying, I said if for example you're on your green card, you were told that camp opens on the 16th and you feel like you should go on the 16th, my darling, it's advisable to go on the 16th though. And because when you get on the 16th and allocations of hostels is going to ensure that you get a better place So as they say, early come, early whatever. I don't know how it's been said, but okay. And also remember to take your passport with your white background. I think white background, yeah. Make sure you have as many copies as you can. You might feel the need to have 12, you know, 15, 20, your choice though, but make sure it exceeds 8 copies, because on campground it's really expensive. So those are the vector things for now that you need to take. So when you're finally gotten an hostel and all that, yeah, also ensure that you go with your bed sheet. Yeah, and um when you've been allocated your hostels and all that, remember, my darling, that you're going to wake up by 4, before 4. Just be ready. That ready your mind that when I get to camp for the next 3 weeks, I'm entitled to wake up by 3. So you have to set your alarm straight at 3 a.m. You should wake up to take your bath. I don't know, maybe other camp differs from my camp. Once it's 3 a.m., I wake up to take my bath, get dressed, and maybe take a short sleep. I just relax until it's 4:30. They come to ring the bell and ask the whistle. Actually, the whistle right to us and tell us to go to medication ground. So we get to the medication ground 4:30, and we stay till 6 a.m. Nigeria will be awake, and they'll blow the I've forgotten what it's called. And from there you go to march. And secondly, I don't know if it's second or third, but I just want to know, when you're going to camp, ensure you weave your hair. Either you're weaving a natural braid, or you're braiding with an attach. My darling, it's going to save you a lot from stress. It's going to save you a lot from discomfort. Will be much if you get to go to camp with wig, and you imagine. Please remember, wigs, I only advise, maybe the only time you should be wearing a wig is on your ceremonial event, that's during the personal parade. Maybe you need it to snap fine pictures and all that, but for emphasis sake, for the 3 weeks sake, you just have to, because I literally went there on a low cut style, or as time goes on, you can see on my video that my low cut was becoming something else, so I had to go and braid. I had to braid because the first time I wore wig, somebody told me, my guy, no be person go tell you make you know where wig the next day. So I really experienced it for myself. So don't make that mistake to put all your hopes on wig, because you are going to feel a lot of heat. In fact, you can be standing and somebody's talking to you, you will just be annoyed because you don't even know why you're annoyed, because of your head. It's hot. You should not go and catch fire. And don't forget to make friends. Wow, I made a lot of friends. So don't be so hard on yourself. Be open to make new friends. Definitely, your choices of friends to make, but it's up to you on different basis. So I stopped at your weeks. So it's a no for NYSC orientation camp. And also definitely you should know you're going to be wearing white socks. So if you know you cannot afford to get yourself a 2 square meal a day or 3 square meal a day, please go with your flags, so that when we get there, you get to eat from the camp's food. And also, when you're going to camp, remember to go with your torchlights, because definitely you would need it. You might not need it. Like me, I took, but it got bad, I think 2 days later, so I just had to find my way around. I survived anyway, so not like it's really mandatory, but yeah. And also, I don't know about the security issues about taking traditional attires. Like maybe if you have a wrapper, you're like, maybe I represented a Edo State, but you literally don't know the tribe that you literally don't know the tribe and your plateau, what you're going to be offering anyways. But I think for the sake of what might happen, you might be permitted to carry beads. I don't know, maybe beads and all that may be allowed, because it's safe, I feel so. Also, when all that is being said and done, if you understand, and please, if you don't understand anything, you can always drop a comment on the comment section. I'll be there to answer any questions at all. And also, when you get to camp, remember that you strictly be on um, instructions and all that. So I would advise, I don't know, depending on your state, it's always good to, if the bizo it's for breakfast, make sure you eat on time, because it will avoid, to save you from embarrassment, to save you from eating rushly. So just try, your 40 minutes should not be joked with. I don't know if you understand. If your breakfast is 7 a.m., make sure that you find something to eat before 7:40, and it should be at the hall, because definitely there are programs that will be taken and you must attend as a copper. I would have loved to give you an expo, but that will not be nice, because so when there's no more there's usually a video for lunch by two I guess. I don't know, I've forgotten, but I think it's 2. So you have to eat, and I think you go for a side class. Yeah, so have it in mind that when you get to come, there will be a workshop program that enables you to learn a handwork, a skill. So be prepared to pick a skill of your choice. So do it to attend, though it's compulsory. You just have to learn that. That might just be a chance for you to start off something. And also when you get to yeah, during the dinner time, don't take your dinner for granted as well, though there might be a little space of time, but I don't think there is. Make sure your 40 minutes is not shared with anybody. Try to eat before the beat comes up and you go for social nights. And please, I don't know where you'll be posted to, but try to get to your hall on time, so you get to sit, get a good place to sit. Depends on you. If you're a backbencher, that's good. Please be careful when you're walking, be guided when you're walking, because I dislocated my finger at camp, and you see I'm still trying to get it fixed. You can see this finger is different from this one. So I fell down. I showed you my previous video, because I wasn't careful enough. So you just have to be careful enough and avoid the clinic as often as you can. Try not to be sick, because most times when you get to the clinic, a lot of people fall sick. Some people are healed. The flu might just come in a secular form, and before you know, people get to contact different type of sickness. I don't know, depending on your state. So that aside, be careful while you walk, and also don't forget to explore the whole axis of Mami Market. It's really one of the most interesting parts I loved at camp. So don't forget to explore that part. Like I said, make new friends. And also when it's becoming towards the ending of your camp, I just wanted to know that you shouldn't be scared of your instructors, your officials. They are your friends. You need your confidence. You need to put your confidence out there, because you are in a group of thousands of people. You have to raise up your self-esteem. Watch the way you talk, how you mingle with people. This is going to help you draw some particular friends into your life. Be open, be free. I see no reason for you to be forming, just be free. Make new friends. Even if you don't get to serve in the States, make new friends. Get to know what happens in the town. Like for us, we get to discover that in Enugu, Mondays I usually stay at home for everybody in that state. So we find out, through asking questions and all that. So, and also, when you have any issues, you don't forget to relate to your officers. And lastly, before on your closing ceremonial day, that's the day you have to exit camp, make sure that most of the things that you use, that you're not going back home with, you can dash it out. And for your pool buckets, like your personal stuff that you don't want to take, make sure you destroy them. Like really destroy and dispose them, because so most of those people might come back to pick them, wash them, and resell. So to avoid such stuff, you just have to destroy them before you go. Take along your medicine. Lastly, I forget, before I go, take your drugs with you. Don't just take paracetamol and Flagyl You can take some antibiotics. You can go to the pharmacy or tell them to prescribe for you. Take some drugs. If you have ulcer, you need to go with your drugs. And because some food might not be friendly to your stomach and all that, so take some drugs. Yeah, take your Dettol, take your soap, your sponge can. You need all those things because you need to be smelling fresh. Don't forget to go with your roll-on, your perf, go with those things. Stay hygienic. Don't forget your toothbrush. Don't need me to remind you on that. So yeah, those are basically the important things that you'll be needing at your orientation camp. So remember, it's advisable to go on time. Don't forget your documents. You can forget any other thing that you can always get there, but your documents, don't forget to print it out. Print them out. Compare your NECO or WAEC. If you know you have a mixed certificate, compare them. Go with your original copies. Try to meet up requirements that I just said, and trust me, you don't have a problem while you stay at camp. And when you're coming back, also watch the same routes, the same route. Be careful, be conscious of your environment, know the pros and cons to help your journey guides and all. So that will be all for my video today, and I love you all. Please always like and share my video, and see you on my next video. Bye.